Good morning, my dear friends, my fellow believer. It is a great opportunity to be at the studios of the Evangelist Ministry and preach the gospel to all of you, my friends. From the studios of the Evangelist Ministry, we spread the good news about Jesus Christ and His saving grace. Our mission is to lead people into a growing relationship with Jesus Christ. The topic of this morning is the cost of the ministry. When you have the opportunity to open in your Bible and see the book of Luke, chapter 14, verse 28 to the 31. My dear friends, and the verse 28 in the book of Luke 14 said, "For which of you intended to build a tower, sitting not down first and count the cost, whether we have sufficient to finish it." Verse 28. Suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Will you first sit down and make an estimate the cost to see if you have enough money to complete it? My dear friends, when a builder does not consider the cost or does not budget in detail of his work, he might abandon it without finishing. The same happened in the Christian life. He will build his Christian life only in part and then abandon it for not taking into account the cost of what is totally surrounded to Jesus. Then said Jesus unto his disciple, "If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me," said the book of Matthew, chapter 16, verse 24. What are the costs, my friends? A Christian might face the loss of his social or economic position when he wants to build a ministry. Maybe lose his friends. You can lose control of your money, time, or possession, because now we know that everything we own is belong to God. These circumstances we might even hate. Following Christ is not a life out of trouble. With true interest, we should consider the cost of being a disciple of Jesus to the degree of knowing what we are committed to and not feel tempted to turn back later on. However, don't start without calculating the cost. Well, who should start building a construction without first calculating the cost to see if there is enough money to finish it? This is what verse 28 talking about in the book of Luke 14. It is good to say, I already have a budget. I already did it, but I hope you help me. That's a different story. Jesus said, for if you lay the foundation and are not able to finish it, everyone who sees it will ridicule you, saying, this person began to build and wasn't able to finish it. This is what the Bible is talking about in the book of Luke 14, verse 29 and 30. Otherwise, you might only finish the foundation before running out of money. and then everyone will laugh at you. My dear friend, saying this, and it's clear, my dear friend, it's very clear, but I will tell you this morning, saying this man began to build and was not able to finish. Verse 30. People might say this person began to build and wasn't able to finish. Everyone who see it will ridicule you, will follow you. We all begin to build this house of the Lord with joy and happiness. Sometimes because of the difficulty of the secular work, we faint, and sometimes because of the delay of our achievement, what is desired in the ministry, come discouragement. And the consequence come such as deformation in the Christian life, a spiritual maturity. We do not grow anymore. We are slow acting, slow to serve and we lose hope. So, my dear friends, however, faith has two principles. So, in conclusion, I will say to you, we should activate our faith to the fullest. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, according to Hebrews 11:1. Now, in my own English, say, now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. Serve without waiting for honor and recognition. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord and not unto the man. Say Colossians chapter 3, verse 23. However, my friends, faith has two principles. The object of faith is God and His promises. The nature of faith is a total surrender, a personal surrender to the goal, and the goal is God. Faith is not a personal effort in a belief or directed toward God. It's not, rather an absolute trust without any reservation in God, and such a faith is expressed through obedience to God, which is obtained in principle to believe what God is all about. My dear friends, God bless you. And God bless America. I see you soon.